I don't know that that makes sense, but I know that I don't even know what I'm saying. Hello. I need to apologize for not posting a video last week, but honestly, life has been getting in the way. So 2 weeks ago, I was only able to do one of my runs that week because life, commitments, all sorts of stuff was going on, and I just could not make the time for it. So I started off, I did my 14K run that week, and in reviewing the footage, I'll put it in here, you'll see it in just a moment, but clearly I thought I was recording when I wasn't, because I have vivid recollection of actually filming stuff along the way, and I can see that there are some clips, but they're like really short and they cut off mid-sentence. So let's just suffice it to say that run was an absolute struggle bus. Like everything from obviously like trying to film little snippets of it to the actual run itself to the blood blisters that I sustained as a result of it. The whole thing was a struggle. So I'll put it in here just for the sake of showing it, but like set the expectations really low. And then this past week, I did get all 3 of my runs in, although I'm pretty sure, at least on the shorter ones, I just didn't film a lot of footage. I'm finding it difficult because I'm just like, I have a GoPro and I have like the tripod stick to carry it, but I don't want to carry that thing for like 14, 16 kilometers. I just don't. I don't know how people do it. I don't want to do it. So I use my phone. And then really, I mean, a clip of me from like a foot away from my face bouncing up and down as I run, there's not much to add to that, honestly, from one run to the next. It all kind of looks the same. So we'll let it go for this week. You can see what I have done and I'll put my stats in and all that kind of stuff. But suffice it to say, the training is definitely ramping up. Every week, my long run grows by 2 kilometers at this point. And this half marathon is only 7 weeks away. That is kind of alarming. Like, I'm a little bit nervous about this. I do think I can do it. I've done a 16K run now, and so it's only another 5 after that. Only. I think physically I can do it, but I'm honestly, okay, so let's just bring a little bit of reality into this for a moment. I'm getting tired of the training. Like this week I have 2 10K runs and then an 18K. I understand the logic behind having to do such long runs gearing up to a long race, but my goodness, I miss the days of 5K runs. I really do. You'll see at the end of this video that there's just like a little tiny little snippet of me running with my husband. He is doing a 5K training plan right now. So I think it was like 3.5 kilometers we covered. And honestly, that just felt nice. We were out there for just under half an hour, enjoyed each other's company, enjoyed the weather, enjoyed the run. With 16K runs, I can't really say that I enjoy the process in the same way. It's also just that much more daunting to get out the door to take on such a long run. So I'm not like out of love with running. I'm not willing to give up on it, but I am finding it like mentally challenging right now. And I'm also just tired of my body hurting. Like my muscles recover really quickly. Like I am amazed. By the next day, I'm totally fine. But the blisters and the bruised toenail and trying to figure out what shoes are going to work and which shoes are hurting, and some of them work really well for like up to 8K, and then beyond that my feet get destroyed. I'm just kind of tired of hurting. I think it's all part of the process, but damn, I just need a little bit of a break from that. So I'm very much looking forward to my deload week. I think that's next week. I can't remember. I'd have to look at my schedule. Anyways, let's just get into the runs that I did do. 7 kilometers in, halfway point. I'm just gonna go to that little mile marker up there and then turn around. I'm gonna have a little snack. Today I brought an apricot fruit bar. We'll give that a go. This has been a struggle. Let me tell you, I didn't really feel like doing this today.
14 kilometers. It's so intimidating, but I've made it to the 7-kilometer mark. I have no choice now. I get to turn around. Look how beautiful it is today, by the way. I have no choice but to cover another 7 kilometers back to the car. So I'm in it. I can't quit it. Gotta get her done. But it is time for a snack. I'm gonna have 7 kilometers of headwind. Yeah, no thank you. But again, I don't have a choice. So that's the beauty of the out and back, is that in my brain, it's really just a 7-kilometer run, even though it's 14. But if I can cover the 7, then I have no escape hatch. So it feels pretty much done mentally. It's just like a mental game that I play with myself, where I'm like, you really just have to like push yourself to the halfway point, and then you really have no choice for the other half. So my only option for quitting early is in the first half, and I didn't. So here we are, a 5K and a 2K left. 2K can be a cool down, and I can do a 5K. That's the mental gymnastics that's getting me through. So time for a snack and then get some more ground covered. All right, I am on the last segment of the trail. I've got 3 kilometers left to go. This is gonna be the longest 3 kilometers ever. My entire body is rebelling at this point. I think because it was on the schedule for tomorrow, spur of the moment, I decided to do it today because I've got plans for tomorrow. So I didn't fuel properly last night, didn't eat a proper breakfast this morning, so I'm a little depleted, but 3 kilometers left. I can do it, I have to do it. I have no choice. I have got 2 kilometers left. I am hurting. Oh my goodness. Quads, hips, feet, everything hurts. But 2 kilometers. I can log roll 2 kilometers, right? I can do this. I have to. I don't want to, but I have to. I'm just trying to focus on how beautiful it is today, because it was snowing yesterday. It's completely gone. I love it. Spring in Canada is crazy. You don't like the weather? Wait 10 minutes. Anyways, 2 kilometers. Wish me luck. I am probably 50 meters from the car. I've done my 14. There's just a little bit extra. I am wrecked. My legs are killing me. My hips, my butt, my feet, everything. But I did it. And that's insane to me. 14 kilometers. I'm not gonna cry this week. I'm not gonna cry. I might from pain, but I don't know. All I can do is repeat what I said last week. It's just amazing what you can accomplish when you just make those little incremental gains over time. It's wild. But oh God, I'm terrified to get out of the car once I get home, because my body is in mutiny. It is angry, but I did it. And I'm very happy about that. Ew, there's a fly on me. Ah! Oh, it is not leaving. Okay. On that note, bye.
Well, this isn't the most flattering lighting, but it's what we're working with. Thank you, sunshine. It's about 6 p.m. and I spent the vast majority of the day in Zoom court purgatory, which is not particularly fun, but the upside is that my client managed to resolve pretty much every single issue on a final basis. So that is fantastic. And now I get to go for a run. I am doing mile repeats today, which sounds fancy, but really it's just interval training by another name. It's just how long the intervals are. The challenge today, aside from the actual run itself, I forgot to bring a puffer with me. So today's the day I'm going to learn whether all of this training I've been doing has also been training my lungs, but I'm not entirely sure that you can train asthma away. So we'll see. Also, I am testing out
Yet another pair of shoes. Hello, my name is Kara. Apparently, I'm a shoe shopping addict. Who knew? My Asics, my gel Nimbus, whatever they were, 26s that I bought, have systematically destroyed my feet. They would be ideal, except they're apparently too narrow. And I guess I should have gotten them like a size and a half bigger than they are. But I've gone and I've bought, okay, can I get my foot up here? These, the Cloud Eclipse from On. I've never used On shoes before. So we'll see. So I'm gonna go put these to the test out the lungs and see how they do, and really just burn off the stress and the pent-up energy from today. I am struggling. I think I went way too hard on the first mile repeat, and now I can't breathe properly. I managed to complete the second one, kind of aborted the third one, and skipped over to the walking break. And then I just have one left, plus an 800 meter cool down, which frankly, if I walk it, that's fine. But I can't get a full breath. So, hate to use it as an excuse, but it really is a viable one. The walking break is over. That was hard fought. And I've had to like cool down for a bit just to be able to talk because the lungs are just not happy. Ultimately, I did 8 out of 9K, so I'm really not disappointed. It's amazing how fast 8K sounds like a normal distance to run. There was a time I wouldn't have dreamed of running that far, so I'm taking my wins where I can find them. Overall, not a bad run. The shoes, you can see there's lots of movement there on the upper. It's not super stretchy, but there's lots of room for my toes. No rubbing, no blisters, thank goodness. Positive first interaction with them, but I still need to put them further to a test before I can really say yay or nay to them. But for now, I need to get home and get some meds into my lungs. I'm a foolish woman. I should really just keep one in my running belt. And then I have one because we have them scattered all throughout the house. I've got like 5 puffers at home, not one with me when I need it. Well, this isn't very fun today. I got 9K. It is cold. It is rainy. It's gross. But pushing it off isn't going to help because tomorrow it's supposed to snow again. It's only going to be April 13th, so why not? So I'll take rain over snow, I guess, but not super stoked about it. I have the feeling a very long, hot bath after this is going to be on deck. Done. 9K checked. On to the next one. It is very cold. It is miserable. I have to peel my soaking wet pants off me. If you have recommendations for like water resistant pants that I can run in that don't sound like I'm wearing a diaper and or snow pants, please let me know. Anyways, this one went much better than the last one. Having functional lungs definitely helps. So that is it for today. All right, we've got 16K on the schedule today. I just started and then I had to stop because I had set up navigation on my Garmin plus timed intervals so that I'd run for whatever it is, 3.5 minutes walk for one. Except my watch kept like showing me the navigation screen. Trying to change the screen, I kept hitting the lap button, which would progress me to the next interval, which just screwed everything up. So now I'm walking back to where I started and I gotta start all over again. Not the end of the world, I hadn't got too far, but annoying nonetheless. Less than 2 kilometers in and my headphones have died. Awesome. Okay, we're making progress. 3 kilometers in, solved the headphone issue. My husband came and met me, brought me his. We spent altogether far too long trying to get my Bluetooth to connect to it because these kept connecting to his phone and I kept connecting to the stupid car and it's just been a disaster. Anyways, we're making headway now. I'm into my intervals, so 15 more kilometers to go. Very nervous about this. Not entirely convinced I can do it, but we're gonna give it the college try and see where it gets us. stopped at a red light. God damn. But it gave me a chance to do proper mental math. I don't have 15 kilometers left to go. I keep thinking I'm running 18 today. I'm not. I've got like less than 13 kilometers to go. Somehow that seems marginally more manageable, but not by much. Halfway through, just stopping for a snack. You can hear my watch beeping. It's time to run, but I'll get to it when I get to it. I gotta eat first. Okay, 11 kilometers in. That's just a 5K to go, except 1 kilometer of that is at like a 17% grade. So I'm doing some hills here. I suspect I'm going to be walking that entire kilometer because I don't think I have it in me, but it's turning out to be a beautiful day at least. So there's that. It doesn't look nearly as intimidating on camera, but like I started down there, I'm working my way up here, and 100% I'm going to be walking it. We've reached a new distance PR, which is very exciting. I have 1.75K left to go, but I'm amazed at how much better this run has felt compared to my 14K last week. Here's the thing, no matter how hard the run is, at the end I always have this dumb look on my face. I'm always just so happy, A, that it's over, but B, that I persevered and did it. I keep saying how proud I am of myself, and I stand by it. I am never, ever in my life did I ever think 16K would be possible. Ever. It's mind-blowing to me. It honestly is. And I'm just so happy.